guys, welcome back to another vlog. I hope you all have been doing well, and we have a long overdue life update catch up. And whenever I have one of these like chatty, updates with you guys, I always think I'm gonna get comfortable on my couch and chat with you guys, but somehow I always end up on the floor. I think it's just the Korean in me, but I've made myself a berry bowl for breakfast. This has been my go-to yogurt, blackberry, strawberry honey. I might pick at it a little bit, but get comfortable because this is gonna be a long chat. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys have noticed already that I've been a little bit more quiet on my socials, especially here on YouTube. And for those of you guys who follow me on Instagram will have already seen that we finally shared our little secret, and I'm so happy to finally share here officially on my YouTube channel that I'm pregnant. And it honestly kind of still feels so surreal saying that out loud. We've actually known for quite a while now. It was really special being able to tell our closest family and friends first, but I've also been waiting for this moment. You guys have been such a big part of my life for many years, and of course I wanted to share this chapter with you guys as well. And so many of you guys have already sent the sweetest, most supportive messages after my Instagram announcement. I was honestly blown away. I was reading every comment and DM that was coming our way, and it honestly means so much, especially because, right before I shared the news, I was definitely a little nervous and antsy, but we've been feeling incredibly loved and supported. So I just want to say thank you again. And I just thought I would sit down and talk you guys through everything, what the past couple months have looked like for me, and just really catch up with you guys. So let's just start from the beginning. And I also just wanted to acknowledge before I get into everything that if you are trying to get pregnant or, this journey hasn't been as easy for you, I just want to say that I'm thinking of you and praying for you, and every woman's journey is so different. And I obviously want to be sensitive about this topic while also being honest about how incredibly excited and grateful I am for this next chapter. So with that being said, let's talk about the past few months. The first trimester was definitely a little rough for me. I was down bad for a few weeks. Also, right after I found out I was pregnant, I actually got the flu, and as weird as it sounds, I was so happy that it was the flu and not pregnancy symptoms, because I hadn't been that sick in such a long time. I was feeling all the symptoms you could possibly feel: body ache, headache, congestion, my throat was burning. And I honestly first thought it was COVID, but since I had found out that I was pregnant and literally started feeling these symptoms the day after, I was like, oh my gosh, are these pregnancy symptoms? And it was honestly the itchy throat that made me really feel like I had something else. And we went to the hospital and they told me I had the flu, and I was honestly thank God. But soon after I recovered from that, that's when really all the pregnancy symptoms started to hit. I was having nausea, exhaustion, morning sickness. I was throwing up multiple times a day, really couldn't keep anything down. And those next couple weeks were very, very hard. That was between 5 and 8. That was the hardest period. And then afterwards, it was just the constant feeling of exhaustion. I was starting to take naps. And if you know me well, I never take naps. I actually hate taking naps, but I would just fall asleep on the couch. It was a completely different type of exhaustion. And I didn't have any particular food cravings or food aversions. I just think, you guys know I'm a foodie, but I just didn't have a general interest in food at all. Things that I normally love didn't taste as good, and it just wasn't as fun eating. But now that I'm more than halfway through my pregnancy, which is crazy, I'm now in my second trimester, I definitely feel so much better. Everyone calls it the honeymoon phase or the golden period, and I completely understand why. I'm feeling much more like myself again. I've gotten my energy back, and I've been able to kind of get back into my normal routine. It's been nice to feel like I can work out again, create content again, and travel a little bit as well. I've been actually really enjoying this season, the second trimester. I've been soaking it in, and pregnancy honestly has already been such an eye-opening experience. Creating, my stomach just growled, creating and carrying this life has already filled my heart in ways that I just truly never would have expected. And it's just crazy how you can already feel so much love for someone you've never met. One of the most special moments was being able to tell my grandma while we were in Korea. You guys know I'm so close to her, and being able to share this special news with her in person and seeing her just get so emotional and happy, I'll never forget that. It meant literally everything. And also on my husband's side, his grandmother, when we told her the news, she was ecstatic. She was so happy, and she is just the sweetest, cutest lady. I love her so much, and I feel so incredibly lucky that our baby gets to meet both of their great grandmothers, which is crazy. That's like 4 generations, which will be so fun and so cool. And as I enter this new chapter, it's also just kind of crazy to think about everything that you guys have seen me go through the past couple years. I started YouTube 5.5 years ago, which in some ways it doesn't feel like it's too long, but also there's a lot that's happened. You guys have literally seen me build my career from scratch here on social media, to navigating long distance, bits and pieces of that, getting engaged, planning a wedding, getting married, and now living in New York with my husband, and now entering this completely new chapter of becoming parents. Again, it just feels very surreal, and I've always dreamed of becoming a mom and growing my own family. This is something that's been so important for me, and it makes me so emotional. And at the same time, I'm very excited, but of course a little scared. And I think, all of these emotions are completely normal when your life is about to change in such a huge way. But I've really just been soaking it all in, focusing on the present and enjoying this chapter, especially because I know this is going to go by so quickly. It already has. And as much as I'm excited to meet the baby, I really want to treasure this time right now. So yeah, again, I'm so grateful that I get to share this with you guys, and there will be so many more vlogs coming soon. Hello, today I'm heading out for brunch with a friend. I can't wait to share where we're going, but first, this is what I'm wearing, and I'm so excited I finally get to dress the little belly. Now that the news is out, I have so many inspos for cute pregnancy outfits, and I'll be sharing all of them with you guys. But I honestly feel like I only also just recently popped, the beginning of second trimester. It still just kind of looked like I was bloated. I feel like I'm finally showing, and there's a little cute bump. I've also been trying to hold off in buying maternity clothes. So far, I've been able to make it work, but I can definitely feel my pants starting to feel super tight. A lot of them don't fit and are uncomfortable. And I've been practically just rotating between 3 pants, one of which are these Lisette pants. You can wear them to work, a night out, during the day. I have been practically living in them. It's a very versatile item, and they're very comfortable and easily makes you feel good and put together. Today is no different. I'm wearing the Lisette. These are the barb pants in black. I may need to get a cream one today. I think we might stop by. And then for my top, this cream silk top is from Contessa Mills, and the fun part is actually the back here. A little fun detail here. And then for the finishing touches, I'm wearing my everyday jewelry from Missouri. I have this chunky diamond pave huggy, and then this is a chunky just diamond. I like the thickness of this one that I've stacked on my ear. And then my necklace, today I'm wearing this tennis necklace. This one is actually a lab sapphire, and I also have the lab diamond version, which I love because I like to invest in my jewelry pieces and have those really special pieces in my collection. But also I know that a diamond tennis necklace is a pretty big investment, so if you're looking for something as sparkly and beautiful without having to spend as much, lab sapphire version is a very good alternative. It still has that gorgeous sparkle. I also brought out my diamond tennis necklace just to compare side by side. The lab sapphire version on Missouri is slightly bigger. And I paired the necklace with also the matching bracelet, which I've been loving. And then for my rings, these are my everyday Missouri rings, but I love to pair the dome ring and the pave, which also matches my earring. And here I have this emerald cut eternity bands, and then this is my favorite, just easy stacking Eternity Band. This is the bold version. By the time this video goes live, Missouri is going to be having their sale of the summer. It's from August 10th through 16th, and they're doing tiered savings this time. So if you've had multiple pieces on your wish list, this is like a good time to bundle them together. And I'm going to also link everything that I showed you guys down below. I've also now created a collection on my Shop My, so it's just so much easier for you guys to find all my favorite Missouri pieces in one place. So I will link that down below. And now I'm going to head out for brunch. The finishing touches of the outfit, I am gonna also pair it with my cute little gold Chanel bag, wear it like this. And I am thinking Mary Jane's today because I think we will be walking around. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long for this restaurant that we're about to go to. But we're right by West Village, which is so many cute shops and whatnot. And then my sunnies from Celine. This is the look. We made it to West Village and just put our names down at Commerce Inn. I went there a couple weeks back and their pancakes were unbelievable, so of course I had to bring my friend. And this is actually a lot coming from me because I am typically a savory breakfast person. Aren't you as well? Anya, 너는 다 좋아? She likes everything.
Yeah, I like everything.
But I'm typically a savory person. I'll always choose like eggs, avocado over pancakes. But wow, their pancakes are something else. So I have a very strict criteria when it comes to restaurant recs. I feel like this one's definitely made the list. Hopefully the wait won't be too long. I went on a weekday before and was able to walk in, but definitely harder on a weekend. And we're now just gonna do some shopping. We're walking to Lisette. I came to try on the green color as well. Funny, as soon as we ordered TBD kimbap, we actually got a text from Commerce Inn, but we just decided to go next time. And we also got nabi nori because it's right next door, and I have not had their hand rolls in, I don't even know, forever. It's one of my favorite places to go, but I finally get to try the vegan set since I'm not having sushi. They have a lot of great options, so I'll show you what I got. Got 2 coconut shrimp. This is cucumber, eggplant, and sweet potato. So 근데 난 사실 원래 여기 세트에서도 I like tuna and then the coconut shrimp. Actually, I like this too. 고추장이죠? I like it. So good. My favorite. I just had a lovely lunch with my husband and my brother, and now we're walking over to the Met. There was an exhibition that I wanted to see. It was from the Met Gala. It's like a costume art exhibition. It also has a little section with like the pregnant body, which I thought would be so nice to see. It's been a while since I've also been to the Met, so we're having a little museum date today. Just made a quick little breakfast. Literally just woke up. I'm gonna use this as a headband. I made just a quick avocado toast, 2 eggs, and then my favorite canned peaches from Trader Joe's. I'm debating if I want to go to my workout class. I haven't booked it yet, but I did get dressed for it. Or if I just want to go straight to the cafe, meet my friend. We wanted to do some work together. Decided to go straight to the cafe. The timing didn't really work out anymore. But I'm just going to do my skincare and put on a little skin tint. My friend and I love this cafe. We trek over there because the matcha is probably the best I've ever had in New York. It's so good. It's ranked like #1 on Deli, which I don't really use, but I dare to say their matcha Einspanner is almost, it's not quite like Community Goods in LA, but it's almost, and for New York, I would say it really is the best. And they have a really good working space as well. When I'm just like going out to do some work or like running errands and I just want to be a little bit put together, I'll use the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Been trying this out. This also has SPF 40. Wait, this is after using the Ilia Skin Tint. I'm actually so impressed. Every time I use it, it leaves such a nice, glowy, dewy look. I love the lightness of a skin tint, but the biggest issue with that is that by the end of the day, it's already off your face. This one is almost like the in-between a foundation and a skin tint. I'm gonna use the Tire 28. This one is Magic Hour. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. And I've been obsessed with the Edam Loisjyou Lip Softening Balm. I've gotten so many of my friends hooked on this. It's so good. This one is in Butter Mochi, which is just like a clear, but I love the applicator. It's very cooling. This is it, a very simple makeup routine these days, but it just makes you feel so much more put together and ready to conquer the day. Happy Sunday. We just finished up service and now we're at the Lower East Side. I always wanted to take those vintage photo booth pictures with an ultrasound. We're first gonna try the old friend photo booth, and if there's too long of a line, there's usually one that wraps around the street. There's a couple other ones that we can try in the neighborhood. So that is the plan, and I think today might be the day that I also share with you guys on Instagram. Well, by the time this video is up, probably would have already shared on Instagram, but I'm so nervous and excited. It's been our little secret, but I am so ready to share with you guys.